conducting your personal interview. There's a lot to get into, so let's get into today's issue. What's your name?
I'm Mike Brown.
Okay. What brings you here today?
Well, I just finished building a barn a few years ago, and it worked out really well.
So what can I help you with since you just built your barn?
Well, after I finished my barn, I noticed that there's always a door open or a window, and I'm sure that I hadn't pulled these things open. So it must be a local kid or animal. I just have the feeling that someone is bothering things.
It's possible that it's just seeing a few things out of place creates a certain feeling inside. Tell me about how you feel about finding someone left open or broken into.
Well, it's obvious that someone is leaving me with one less tool or one window still open, and I'm still without a clue as to who might be able to wreck my projects.
Oh, you feel there's someone to blame. Is there anyone that you suspect has broken into the barn?
Well, there are a lot of young kids in the neighborhood, and sometimes I wonder where their supervision, their parents, I wonder where their parents are. They always ride around their ATVs, but you never know what they're doing or who should be in control of it.
Can you reflect on building the barn? Was there ever a time when you would think you needed to worry about a break-in? Did you consider having an alarm installed?
Well, it was a long project, and I enjoyed the project, but I live in a safe neighborhood, and I designed the barn, even built it with my own two hands. Now, I do wish I'd planned for more break-ins, though. That would have maybe helped me a lot.
A lot of people would feel depressed. Are you feeling any depression?
No, anger. Yeah, that must be someone to blame since the barn door is always open. It's beginning to take a toll on my marriage, too, because I've been discussing it with my wife, having to check back every day just to see what's stolen.
Are you afraid of losing property, finding your project stolen, or coming back to a mess?
Well, yeah, both. Sometimes I go there, it seems like the person's stealing tools and returning them at a later time.
How does that make you feel to have someone borrowing your tools and using them in ways that you would not approve?
Well, it feels like I'm not being dealt a fair hand. There's a person who can't seem to ask me for the materials and tools they need, and this person is almost making his own living out of my barn.
How would you handle this occurrence if you could find and prosecute the thief yourself?
Well, I'd probably try to, handle it outside of my own home. There's no lot you can do these days, except maybe give them a slap on the wrist. But maybe the police might be able to help me.
Have you contacted the police?
Well, no, not really. I would rather, try to get my bearings straight here before I, contact them.
Are you in contact with anyone else concerning the matter?
Well, yeah, I told you I talked to my wife and my children, but they don't know the details of all the strange happenings.
Do you ever have door-to-door solicitors or find strangers walking down your street?
I usually don't answer the door for solicitors, and my neighbors, though, have had a garage sale recently.
Have you thought of asking your neighbors if they have had any strange deaths recently?
Well, no. I haven't gotten to tell my neighbors, but I guess I probably will have to soon.
Well, it seems like you have several things you might want to explore before you become stressed by the situation that have occurred recently. Why don't you look into some of the